काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी शस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः सज्जनाः सन्तु निर्भयाः स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषा गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु. With this prayer for the welfare of all mankind, all beings, which is found only in our Indian culture, that everybody should be happy. And this Ugadi, which is also very aptly named as Shubhakruta, where auspicious things would happen. We had Vikari, we had Plava, now we have Shubhakruta. We had bad time, we sailed through the year last year, and this time all good things, auspicious things should begin. That is the idea. So I convey my blessings to all the devotees, all the students, their parents, and everyone on this auspicious day of Ugadi, that let this year bring a lot of auspiciousness into your lives, into your family, into society, the country, and the whole world. This also becomes a special occasion because we incidentally, without expecting, have joined two of our very good well-wishers have joined us today to celebrate this occasion. On one side, I have Sri Govind Karjolji, who has been a pillar of support in improving and building infrastructure at our Kalburgi University campus during his last visit when he inaugurated the new academic block for higher studies. He also offered various ways of supporting our institutions, be it water, be it other kinds of infrastructure, road and other things which was necessary being in a very rural, remote area. So we want to convey our collective gratitude to Govind Karjolji. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಉಗಾದಿ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾದಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಗಳು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಹಾಗೆ on the other side, I have Sri Muniyappa, who has been a devotee and a long-standing well-wisher of institutions, especially those of Muddenhalli, and he has also been instrumental in establishing a new campus at Kolar district, which is his home district, or for which we had KGF, yes. So this is where we also have done a Bhumi Puja a couple of months ago. That was because of his efforts, especially even during COVID time, he ran around and got the land done. And we are going to start a girls' campus over there in a short while. So that is the other person I have. So again to you, our collective gratitude for being such a support to the institution at all times. It may be Sri Krishna who lifted the Govardhanagiri to shelter all the cows and people from the heavy rains that was inflicted upon the village due to the anger of Indra. But Krishna alone did not lift the mountain. Though he stood at the center, all the Gopala Balas, Gopikas, and everybody else came together to lift the mountain. When Krishna said, "Come, let us not worship Indra. What has he done for us after all? Let us worship Govardhana mountain because Govardhanagiri has given us everything." Indra got very upset and he showered torrential rains upon their village. And Krishna took all of them to Govardhanagiri and he told, "Let us lift this giri. It has sheltered us so far, it will shelter us now also. Let us lift it." And when he said that, nobody questioned, what is the weight of this mountain? What is our size? What will happen to us if we lift this mountain? If it falls on our head, forget, even if we manage to lift it, what if it falls? What will happen to us? Mothers worried. They told their sons, "What are you trying to do? Why are you getting under that mountain?" But Krishna's one call, "Come, let's lift this mountain." And all the Gopalas, all the people rallied behind him and put their sticks and lifted the mountain. And that is the Purana, that is the story we hear in Bhagavata Purana, that he sheltered them for several days and nights of the rain. And finally, when the mountain had to be kept down, that time Yashoda started wondering, now how is Krishna going to put down this mountain? The one who has lifted the mountain also knows how to keep it down. But a mother's heart was worried, how will this happen? And it happened too. Today when I say, let us lift this mountain of medical college, I'm sure all of you will rally behind me and help me lift this mountain. This mountain is big, as Narsim Murthy ji has explained in very big detail. How big is this mountain and how difficult it is to hold it up. But don't worry, it is God's will, not your will, my will, not anybody's will. It is divine will that this should happen. And who can come in the way of divine will? It's time that we liberate all kinds of education, and most importantly medical education, from the strangulating hold of finances and commerce. Because people who want to become good doctors, they don't get the opportunity. People who get the opportunity don't necessarily become good doctors. So in both ways the system fails the society. We want to remove this problem from the society. Those who want to be good doctors, they should get an opportunity to be good doctors without compromising on the quality, on the academics or the quality of training. Everything will be imparted to the world standard, but at the same time, the only expectation from the students is that they would commit themselves to serving the society, especially the rural geography of the country where the need is so much, but the availability of such medical infrastructure is so low, especially doctors. The World Health Organization recommends 1:1,000 as the doctor-patient ratio. We are, in villages, we are 1:11,000. Chikbalapur ratio is 1:11,400 or so. And if you go to even remote rural areas like UP, Bihar and West Bengal, it will be 1:30,000 or 34,000, because highly populated area with very little infrastructure. So our idea is to produce good doctors from here and send them to all around the world. Send them to all these rural areas, let them go and serve over there. And our work is not just limited to India, it is also expanding to other countries. In fact, today we are leaving for Singapore and via that to Fiji Islands. In Fiji, a 70-bedded hospital has been readied, which is a pediatric hospital, child hospital. At the same time, it's also child heart care as a specialization hospital. And over 300 odd island nations in that area in the Pacific, this hospital will become only one of its kind, only one hospital for children. There is no hospital for children in so many island nations. Fiji Islands, being the larger island nation, is the right place to set it up. Otherwise, there also children have to be taken to Australia, New Zealand and even America to get the treatment done, which is thousands of miles away and thousands of dollars away, which is not possible for people to afford. So when we had visited Fiji way back 5-7 years back, that time we saw the plight of the children. We conducted some medical missions. Our doctors went to Fiji and operated on the children over there. Many people from Fiji also came, got trained at our hospital and in Raipur, and then went back and started serving in the medical camps there. And then the need was felt to build a pediatric hospital, which has been built, and then now it is going to be inaugurated on 27th of April, which also happens to be the birthday of the Prime Minister of Fiji. I had promised him that on your birthday we will open the hospital. I wanted to open it 2 years back, but because of Corona it couldn't happen. He has just recovered from a heart ailment himself, and his office has agreed that we will open it on 27th April around 5 p.m. in the evening, because India's time, you see, they are 6 hours ahead of us. So we will be opening that, and you all can join live on the Zoom and watch the program from there. At the same time, as we begin the hospital in Fiji, we are going to operate on 30 odd children as the first set of surgeries, and doctors, paramedics, nurses are coming together from various parts of the world, including America, from Stanford, from Australia, from New Zealand, from India, from Middle East, from Europe, doctors, surgeons, nurses, the whole team is coming together to conduct operations. Children have been identified, basic check has been done. And these children will be the first set of beneficiaries from the hospital. And then it will continue as a pediatric hospital for all the children around the countries there. Why am I telling you this? Is because as Indians we believed in Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. We never only cared my family, my people. Once I heard our Prime Minister Modi speak, he said, Mera kya, mujhe kya. These are the only two considerations people have. What is in it for me? Nanage eno idaralli. Nange enu illa andre nange yaake. Why should I bother about it? But our country never thought like that. We always thought of everybody's welfare. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Let all be healthy and happy. Let everybody be enjoying life. Let everybody see good things. Nobody have any sorrow. But this has to be made to happen. Somebody has to put efforts to do that. Simply ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಚಪಾತಿ ಬೆಳಗಿಂದ ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ ತನಕ ಜಪ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಚಪಾತಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಗೆ ಸೇರಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಕಷ್ಟಪಡಬೇಕು, ಶ್ರಮ ಪಡಬೇಕು. ಆದರೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅದು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೊರತು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ನನಗೆ ಊಟ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸುಖವಾಗಿರಲಿ, ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿರಲಿ, ಶುಭಕೃತ ಸಂವತ್ಸರದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಎಲ್ಲ ಶುಭವಾಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಾಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು. ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ದ ಲೈವ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಬೆಟರ್. I was at Sarla Memorial Hospital this morning. I was congratulating them because at short time they have done more than 19,000 outpatients and treatments, hundreds of surgeries. So many babies have been delivered in this hospital. They are so blessed. Our doctors work 12 hours to 14 hours per day in different shifts to ensure that we maximize our infrastructure and ensure that maximum number of people are benefiting out of this service. So to all of them, my heartfelt blessing and gratitude on behalf of all the patients who have been treated there. I don't have much time today because of the travel. I must now conclude the program, but I wanted to see you all before I left, and I will definitely talk to you in between on Zoom on one of those Thursdays and Sundays, wherever the time permits. I will definitely talk to you all online so that you can still be in touch with what is happening. And I want each one of you to live this Govardhana Giri of Medical College, which has to run free. You think we can lift this Govardhana Giri? See, why do I have to worry? I don't have to worry because you are all with me. I know if with my one call, you will give up everything for the sake of my one command and call. This confidence I have in all the devotees, all the children. Therefore, I am so confident about building this college and hospital. This is what governments don't have, such loyalty, such dedication, such sacrifice and commitment from people. Governments don't have, leaders don't have, business people don't have. But I have, and that is my strength, that is the secret of all my confidence. Therefore, we will definitely achieve it. Let us keep doing good. Let us keep doing good day and night. Kuru punya mahoratram smarantyam anityatam. Shankaracharya says, day and night, let us do good. And let us always remember what is temporary and what is permanent. Not run behind the temporary, but go for the permanent, which is divinity, and not run behind the world. So let us work like this, and I'm sure it's glorious times are ahead with all of us together. Monkeys build the bridge, Gopalas lived at the mountain, and people of Satyasai Grama and devotees will build the medical college, the first free medical college in the world. I'll see you soon.